Everton's slide has been pretty remarkable. It doesn't feel that long ago that they were challenging for European football, but once again, they find themselves in a relegation battle. Enough is enough. Frank Lampard, pack your bags. Mr. Rebuild is in town.
We're having a tough time.
So here is the default FIFA squad. A bit of work for us to do. Let's get into it. But we are spending no time messing around. Our first signing is into the club. He has been rumored with a move to Goodison Park in real life. It is going to be the Frenchman, Hassim Allah. Got him on an absolute bargain as well, 14.8 mil. And there it is, Michael Keane, the first man out of the club. He is off to Napoli. Also saying goodbye to Andros Townsend, who is off to Sampdoria. All good things really do come in threes. Doucouré is the third player out of the club, off to Atalanta, 12 million for him. Noah Patterson looks like he's going to be a fantastic right back in the future, but I don't want to spend time developing someone. I want someone for the here and now, which is why we have signed Gertruda from Feyenoord. And also, while we've sold Patterson, well, not sold him, but sent him on a season-long loan, there's a whole bunch of players as well that I want to loan out this season. The first of whom is going to be Mason Holgate. Not someone I really wanted to loan out, but it makes sense. Started Renee offered it, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And Kyle John is off to Spain for the year. Go enjoy the sun, brother. So it's been somewhat more of a low-key start to life at Everton. I really want to see how the squad starts the season and adjust accordingly. But to be honest, my only objective for this season is to survive relegation. I'm okay with this start to the season. We are currently 11 points clear of the drop zone on the 1st of January, but we are still having a pretty mid-season as we sit 13. Not good though. Andre Onana wants out of the club. I don't want to sell him. He's a beast in career mode, but he wants out. Did I just say Andre Onana? I meant Amadou, my bad. I really want to revive Tom Davies' career. We're going to send him out for the remainder of the season on loan to Sporting. Hopefully he comes back slightly higher rated and can work his way maybe into the team next year. So we're here on deadline day, and whilst we haven't been able to sell Onana, his antics inspired me to splash the cash on a top quality star defensive midfielder, which is why the Algerian midfielder Ismail Bennacer is joining us from AC Milan. His value has skyrocketed. It's that Mr. Rebuild effect. Season 1, objective complete. We survived relegation quite comfortably in the end. Bournemouth, Southampton, and Brentford all relegated. Now it is our job to climb this Premier League table and find ourselves with the big dogs. West Ham have won the FA Cup, fair play, and Chelsea win the Carabao Cup. Man City have demolished Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. Inter Milan win the Europa, and it is Villarreal winning the Conference League. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Dwight McNeil were absolutely clutch in saving us from relegation, but we are saying goodbye to a whole bunch of our older players who contracts, and Isaac Price, whose contracts we are not renewing, unfortunately, including Seamus Coleman. Thank you for your service, Seamus. We had so many players come back from loans in this offseason. Strap in, lads, we have a cleanup. However, before we sell any players, we are going to sign one. Our centre half for the future. It is Mark Gay joining us here from Crystal Palace. Nathan Patterson is off on another loan though. This time it is a 2-year loan move. Also, I might be tripping out, but I feel like I called him Noah last season. I am not having a good name with players' first names. But the first man off on a permanent transfer is Jean-Philippe Barman. He is headed down south to Brighton. Another year, another loan move though for Lewis Dobbin. The clean out continues though, lads, as we have sold Yerry Mina to Aston Villa. I'm not gonna lie, lads, this feels right. Wait until you see where I have sold Alex Iwobi to. That's right, Alex Iwobi is once again an Arsenal player. It feels nice. We do love a good feel-good story here on the JarradHD channel, which is why you should subscribe down below if you're new around here. Two big pieces of business today though, a surprising one. It might shock some of you guys, but we have sold Damari Gray to Inter Milan, and Andre Gomes is off to Trabzonspor. I tried signing this man last January, but we ended up going for Bennacer instead, but we have now signed him. Our defensive midfield, I honestly don't think needs touching for the rest of the video. It is Konrad Laimer joining us here from RB Leipzig, and I have decided we want to make a big adjustment to the defense here. We've already got Gay, but I'm gonna bite the bullet and sell Tarkowski and go in for a new world-class centre-half alongside Gay, which is why James Tarkowski is moving to North London and is now a Spurs player. The loans are continuing though. Ryan Astley, not Rick Astley, off to Eibar. Nathan Broadhead has been sold to Ghent, and James Garner has been loaned out to Betis for the season. That was a chaotic transfer window, but I've actually decided I'm going to give Ben Godfrey the starting centre-half role for the first half of the season and see if he can make it his own, really. I'm happy to give him the chance. We've got a lot of money in the back pocket to spend in January if we need it. It's just a question of where we'll need upgrading come January 1st. Okay, I can live with this. 12th place in the Premier League on 26 points. We're 14 points clear of the drop zone, but we're also got a bit of work to do if we want to get up to a European spot. So this season, the second half can really go either way. Let's make it go in the best way possible. Our team is genuinely so balanced right now. It isn't even funny. Like Dwight McNeil, 80 rated, 24 years of age. Mikalenko, 80 rated, 24 years of age. 80, 25, 80, 23. Like, it is unreal. I'm pretty happy with the starting 11 as it is. So let's focus on getting the bench and the reserves up a little bit. Signed ourselves a reserve goalkeeper in Okoye from Watford. And we've also signed James Justin as a nice backup left back option there to Mikalenko. We're also going to be losing Ellis Sims on a free transfer next year to BSC Young Boys, but I'm not too bothered about that one, to be honest. Season 2, we have finished dead middle in the Premier League, 10th position. We need to just get that extra bit of quality next year and push into European football. It hurts to see our crosstown rivals in Liverpool winning the Premier League as well. Meanwhile, it is Norwich, Sheffield United, and Watford going straight back down. I mean, as a Fulham fan, to see us survive 2 Premier League seasons in a row is nothing short of a miracle. West Brom making the FA Cup final. They eliminated us in the quarters. What? And Liverpool have won the Carabao Cup, and I knew for a fact they eliminated us in a Merseyside derby semi-final. Juventus back to glory. Leverkusen winning the Europa League, and the Conference League goes to FC Copenhagen. Matty Ryan becoming a Conference League winner. Bit of a quiet season for Calvert-Lewin compared to last year, but Dwight McNeil taking the honours as our Golden Boot winner. What a season as well for Anthony Gordon, plus 5 overall. I almost loaned him out at the start of the season as well, to be honest. Saying goodbye to a couple more players. Idrissa Gueye retiring. Meanwhile, we're going to let Kyle John and Ellis Sims walk on freeze. Let's roll on to season 3, however. European football firmly in our vision. We are coming out of the gate swinging a kick off season 3. The goal is to get into European football, so we have to sign some players that have been there and done that. Kieran Tierney is going to be a +4 upgrade to the left back role. This is going to sound funny to you guys. I'm not selling Moise Kean. I'm loaning him out because he can't get enough game time here. And guess where he's going? Real Madrid. He can't get game time at Everton, but he's going to get game time at the Santiago Bernabeu. Mason Holgate is officially out of the club. However, lads, he's off to Torino for £10 million. He's the only player in all of FIFA that spells Jarrad the same way as me, and I want him to be a beast. Jarrad Branthwaite off to Sporting for a year loan. And since we have signed Tierney, I'm okay with Justin being the backup left back. I want the money though, so Mikalenko is off on a permanent. We did manage to get £26 million for him as well, which is, it's gonna help. Arsenal defenders reunited at Goodison Park. It is Gabriel joining us here from RB Leipzig, 85 rated. I told you lads, we're pushing for Europe this year. A final loan move for the window though, and Nkunku off to Mönchengladbach for the season. Signing Gabriel and Tierney just takes this team to a whole new level. A few players need to pick up their overall in the first half of this season. Aller, Gueye, Gertruda, even maybe McNeil's been killing it for us though, so I'll give him a pass. But we need to see ourselves in contention for Champions League football come January 1st. This is what we want to see. We're only 5 points out of a Champions League position, currently in a Europa League spot, but there are a lot of teams, including Fulham, breathing down our necks. Gertruda was the weakest link in our squad, staying at an 81 overall, so we're going to cut our losses with him. Although I say that, wait until you see how much Bayern Munich paid for this man. I get he's half decent, but they paid £52 million. I feel like I've just gotten away with murder. Neil Molpe has been obsessed with getting out of the club on loan. I was happy to sell him on a permanent. He wanted a loan. It is what it is. He's off to Ajax for like 6 months. So we got ourselves our new right back. And if I'm being honest, we probably should have just done a straight swap because we've signed Nasir Marui. He's from Bayern Munich. We've paid essentially the same amount we got back for Gertruda. We should have just done a 1-for-1 swap and saved a lot of time. Regardless though, I'm extremely happy because we've got a +5 upgrade and basically came out even. But the big question now is whether that signing can be enough to get us into a Champions League position. We will be playing European football next year. It's not Champions League, but at least we've got Europa League coming to Goodison Park. That's going to be a perfect tester to get ourselves ready for a hopeful Champions League run in the future. Liverpool are low-key dominating this rebuild as well in terms of the Premier League. Arsenal were 1 point away from relegation. Arsenal lucky to survive. That is honestly one of the tightest relegation battles I have ever seen. West Ham have won the FA Cup. Watford won the Carabao Cup. This is wild. Barcelona win an El Clasico Champions League. Dortmund win the Europa, and the Conference League winners are Lazio against Rangers. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the bounce back Dominic Calvert-Lewin has had? Speaking, hold up. Dele Alli, I've had him on the bench for the season. Dele Alli has come off the bench and been our second highest goal scorer. Is there a renaissance on the cards for Dele Alli? Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a video where I try to revive the career of Dele Alli, because it's low-key sad to see him fall off this hard. Kicking off our 4th season at Goodison Park with a player departure, it is Tom Davies off to Serie A. But we need that marquee signing to take us into the next level of Premier League clubs. Hassim Alaa wasn't as growing as well as I wanted him to, so we are spending some big money to make Martin Ødegaard an Everton player. That just looks right, if I'm being honest. He got his loan move last year and now he's permanently out of the club. Neil Malpe, the man that his butterfly effect set off a chain of events that essentially won Argentina the World Cup. If you haven't done research into that, I would look down that and I'd go down that rabbit hole. But we have sold him officially. And there we go, lads. We've got Ødegaard into the club, so we're saying goodbye to our first signing at Goodison Park. Hassim Alaa is off to Borussia Dortmund. Not only did we want a big upgrade at the attacking midfield spot, I wanted to upgrade the left-hand side of the midfield as well. So we are headed to Juventus and signing ourselves Federico Chiesa. Oh my god, this is going to be a big time pickup. We did splash the cash on him as well, a club record transfer fee of £90 million. The board seemed to like it. Our starting 11 looks incredible though, lads. If we were in the Champions League this year, I would genuinely consider us a top contender, but we need to make sure that we are there in season number 5. Also, we are in the Europa League this season, so I would love if we could go on a deep run there, if not win the whole thing. Man, we've got some work to do here in the second half of the season. We are 8 points out of the top 4. It's definitely not crisis time, but we need to lock in. At least we topped our group without a loss in the Europa League. What I'm going to do though, lads, I am going to recall Moise Kean from his loan spell at Real Madrid. We need a good backup. Oh, he went up. Did you guys just see that? He went from an 85 to an 87 when I pressed the recall button. That is a good backup there to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. A bit of competition helps. Oh, the slow start to the season has cost us. We are only 6 points out of the top 4, but it looks like we're not playing Champions League football next season. That is frustrating. Who got relegated? The relegated sides are, yeah, who cares? I'm actually devastated. We lost the FA Cup final as well. Are you kidding me? Oh! Liverpool have won the Carabao Cup. Man City have won the Champions League. We won the Europa League! Yes! Come on, we needed that. Oh, that makes it all better. We beat Juventus on penalties, Stade Rennais in the semis, Wolfsburg in the quarters, round of 16 we beat Club Bruges, and we will be playing Champions League football in season number 5. Meanwhile, Hearts, I like Hearts, they have won the Conference League. A lot of Australians on Hearts. You know our team is good when literally only one player isn't on international duty. But what a season, a career best season for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. 31 goals. Also, Chiesa, signing him looks like a great choice. 18 goals and 11 assists. We've got to be better in season number 5. We got some Europa League silverware, which has saved our season. But besides that, very disappointed. Champions League qualification and maybe even a deep run at the Champions League is what we need next year. I want our squad to have quality quality backups that could start in basically every other side. So we're going to make a massive pickup here as a backup defensive midfielder. Calvin Phillips, 85 rated, is now an Everton player. And the same can be said on the right-hand side of the midfield. Jarrad Bowen will be joining us here. We have paid £28.6 million to bring him back to the Premier League. We knew what we wanted to do this window. We got in there and we did it. And we, because of it, have an unbelievable team. Our starting 11, so bloody strong. Pickford up to an 87. Our bench, very, very strong. Moise Kean could easily come in and do a job. Even our reserves, the fact that we've kept Dele Alli and Onana in the squad is nothing short of a miracle. I am confident that it is enough to do a job in the Champions League this year. And speaking of, this is our group. We know we can beat Bruges. We beat them in the Europa League knockout rounds, but we also have Sevilla and Celtic in our group. Let's go see how we're doing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, lads. It was very, very close, but it's us and Celtic actually getting out of Group C. But we have been thrust into the thick of the action. We've got Barcelona in the last 16. Oh, dearie me. Strong start to the Premier League season as well. We are just 2 points behind the league leaders, Manchester City. Need to keep this going and improve on it in the second half of the season. All right, lads, here we go. Champions League, round of 16 time, Camp Nou. This is really going to show what we are made of. They've got a very, very good side here, Barcelona. Is it enough? Do we have enough to take down the Catalonian giant? The first leg is a 2-1 win. It would have been brilliant if Bruno Fernandes didn't get that goal at the end, but we are 2-1 up as we head back to Goodison Park. We have the lead, 2-1 up. There is nothing as a safe lead in football. There is no such thing. We have the lead. Can we hold on to it at Goodison Park and get ourselves through to the quarters? Yes, we can. It is a draw here in the second leg, but it is enough, and we are through to the last 8. It is the Romelu Lukaku derby. Inter Milan versus Everton. Celtic made it past Atletico Madrid and are facing Liverpool. There is a lot of random sides left in this quarterfinals. Regardless, though, we've got to focus on ourselves. Quarterfinal time. They've got a very good side here. Gio Reyna, who is someone I looked at signing instead of Chiesa. We're going to quick sim the first leg at the San Siro, and the scoreline is a 2-2 draw. But the most upsetting thing is that we had a 2-0 lead and we bottled it. If that comes back to bite us in the ass in the second leg, I'm going to be so upset. No Kieran Tierney either for this second leg. He is suspended. So Justin comes in with a massive responsibility ahead of him here. All to fight for. This could go either way. We are praying and hoping, and we've won on penalties. Yes, that took my brain a while to comprehend. So many numbers, but we have beaten Inter Milan on a penalty shootout, and we're into the last 4. Let's go. I legit think I did a full system reboot with my brain in the time it took me to figure out the result. So here is the final 4, and it is one of the most random final 4s I have seen in rebuild history. Liverpool, that's standard. Monaco, who we're facing, and then Marseille. 2 French, 2 English. But the thing that gets me excited is the prospect of a Merseyside derby in the Champions League final. Of course, we have to get there first though. Monaco, here we come. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin for the first leg. Luckily, we have Moise Kean back. He's 88 rated, and we're on the road in Monaco. A very random side there, captained by Scott McTominay and a former Everton player in Luca Digne at the right back role. But here we go. The first leg is a 2-1 win. Dwight McNeil coming off the bench and stepping up clutch for us. Deep breath. We're here, we're at home, but we are nervous. We have the lead with a spot in the Champions League final against either Liverpool or Marseille on the line. Calvert-Lewin back into the starting lineup. Please, lads, please, we get there. Calvert-Lewin and Ben Godfrey, of all players, giving us a 2-0 win and a 4-1 path to the Champions League final. But Gabriel will not be joining us for the final as he's been suspended. Are you kidding me? Yes, lads, this is what we wanted. You couldn't write it any better. It is a Merseyside derby for the Champions League final here in 2027. Taking a look around the grounds though, Villarreal have won the Europa League whilst the Conference League is headed to Atalanta. We actually had a second half slide. We didn't lose a game. Are you kidding me? We didn't lose a game in the entire second half of the season, but we had 18 draws. Imagine losing 2 games all season and you finish 4th. That is actually unbelievable. Manchester United and Arsenal. What a stinker of a... No, Fulham got relegated. Aston Villa have won the FA Cup. Chelsea have won the Carabao Cup. And unfortunately, we lost the UEFA Super Cup at the start of the season. Chiesa has pipped Dominic Calvert-Lewin as the top goal scorer this season. What a season. Moise Kean, 18 off the bench is unbelievable. It might have been a season of shortcomings, but we have an opportunity to make it all okay. The Champions League final, the Merseyside derby. Let's get into it. It's an all-English affair at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Nervous is an understatement. Keep defending, lads. Get that one away. Get that one away. Nope. Easy save for Pickford. We're overloading that right-hand side. We got lucky that one fell right back to us. Very lucky. Make a run in. Calvert-Lewin, no, it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, what a save. Oh my God, we just picked the defender's pocket. Who was that left back? Anthony Gordon has tackled that ball into the back of the net. Look at that. It was a phenomenal save from Alisson. It's fallen and we've tackled the ball into the back of the net. Beck. Who the hell is Beck? Nah, that is unreal. Great footy. Calvert-Lewin. Oh. Got to keep Liverpool out, lads. They've come in with a new vengeance since they conceded, and they're trying to pull off a spectacular goal there. Look at the overload. Gordon's in behind. This Beck guy is bloody an agent for us. I should have squared it. I should have gone for the sweaty goal. Stroke of half time. Do not let them equalize. De Jong going out there to Darwin Nunez. Darwin, what a tackle, Ben Godfrey. Liverpool are playing a press and it is giving me a headache. De Jong shot's blocked. It's gone again. What a save. Jordan Pickford. Alexander-Arnold goes for the audacious finish, and I'm gonna relax. Keep it coming, keep defending. De Jong, Nunez, what a save, Jordan Pickford. He's having a career best performance here. We are parking the bus massively, lads. 15 minutes to go. Ødegaard off. Calvin Phillips is coming on and pushing into a defensive midfield role. Richarlison. When did Richarlison come on? Why did they sign the former Everton player? What a save, but they've scored at the back post. Oh, Marui losing his man, and Marcus Edwards is going to equalise for Liverpool in the Champions League final. Good smother there from Lema. Put it out wide. Come on, let's get him on the counter. We've had nothing, absolutely nothing in this second half, but Calvert-Lewin, focus, Jared. Focus, think about what you want to do. Feed it. Score! No, we've missed it! Oh my God! How have I missed that one? That is embarrassing. That was your moment to be a hero, Chiesa. Calvert-Lewin! Go back! No! Oh, Chiesa! He's missed it again! He's missed it again! Oh my God, Chiesa's missed that again! This guy, man. This guy. Nah, I can't deal with that, lads. Dwight McNeil's been clutch for us in this whole rebuild. We need clinicality. That is wild. Oh my God! How has that even happened? How have they made that play happen? Nah, this game feels cooked, man. No way we're about to concede in the 94th minute. Absolutely no way. No way! No way! Are you kidding me? Darwin Nunez has just beaten us. Oh my God. I am actually so done. And we don't even have enough time to go and get ourselves a rebuttal. That is one of the biggest chokes we have ever had in rebuild history. I'm actually so embarrassed, lads. We're off to a 6th season with Everton. That loss stings a lot. I've taken the weekend off and I have locked back in. Season 6 is about revenge. After that Champions League final, I can no longer deal with Federico Chiesa. That was unbelievable, the amount of misses we had. We're gonna sell him here. Sold him to Bayern Munich for 130 mil. And in response, we are going to sign Ansu Fati here. It's an upgrade and he is 6 years younger. 90 overall. Welcome to Everton. Robert Sanchez is going to join us from Tottenham as a backup goalkeeper option. We paid £21 million for him. And perhaps our final signing of the window, we're going to get another backup centre back. I want to be solid in every area and their backups. Konstantinos Mavropanos is joining us from Brentford. There is no other objective besides get back to the Champions League final and win it this time. We've made upgrades, but we need to go that step step further. And this is the group we have in the Champions League. Roma, Stade Rennais, and Stade Bucharest. We should be getting out of this group, knock on wood. Roma have topped the group, but it's okay. We are out of Group F and into the last 16. Who do we've got Barcelona. Oh, I can't escape Barcelona. Are you kidding me? I want Liverpool to stay alive, though. I want my revenge. Currently second in the Premier League title race as well. Liverpool, they are first. They are firmly in our sights for this season. Okay, saying a prayer, lads. Saying a prayer. I don't want to go for the final to eliminate it in the round of 16. We've got the first leg here against Barcelona. We have their former man, Ansu Fati, in the squad. And it's going to be a 1-1 draw here in the first leg. Anthony Gordon getting us our goal. Bruno Fernandes for Barca. Come on, fellas. Gotta hype ourselves up. It's 1-1 here, headed into the second leg of the round of 16. I'm nervous. Please, 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 please. Yes! It goes to extra time, but we step up in extra time. Mavropanos off the bench and Erdegaard with a dagger to the heart of Barcelona. Oh no, we're versing Bayern Munich. If we get scored on by Chiesa, I am going to lose my mind. All right, lads. First leg here. We're at home. Chiesa is not in the starting 11, but if he comes off the bench and beats us, I'm going to be so upset. It's a 2-2 draw. Chiesa doesn't even get on the field. Jesus with a brace for them. It is all tied up, headed in the second leg. All right, second leg. 2-2 scoreline. We're at the Allianz Arena in Munich. No Chiesa again for a spot in the Champions League semi-finals. We are headed there. Ansu Fati does what Chiesa can't do, and that is score a goal. Our knockout round fixtures have been so tough. We have got PSG in the semi-final. No Liverpool here, though. They lost in the round of 16, so we're just locking in and trying to get ourselves to back-to-back finals. All right, we're on the road for the first leg here for the first time in this season. They've got a strong Kante playing center, attacking midfield is unreal. Anywho, first leg on the road, and it's another draw. We have only had draws in the first legs this season. We have had to come from tied positions all season long, but can we do it one more time here? We're at home. The squad is full strength, not full fitness, but here we go for a spot in the Champions League final. We are going to get it. Our bench coming up strong. Talk about some super subs. 2 subs and a goal from each of them. And Everton are back in the Champions League final again. Revenge will be mine! And we have no players suspended this time. Thank the Lord we don't have to start Ben Godfrey in the final this year. But this is not going to be a walk in the park by any stretch of the imagination. It's Real Madrid in the final. Taking a look around the grounds, the Europa League goes to Atletico. They're trying to make it a Madrid double in European football. Sevilla have won the Conference League. We beat out Liverpool by 1 point to be Premier League champions. You love to see it, lads. Let's go. Merseyside is blue. Come on, lads. Scrolling down the table, though, the relegated teams are going to be West Ham, Bournemouth, and Sheffield United. Leicester have won the FA Cup, and Liverpool have won the Carabao Cup against their former youth academy. A massive season here, though, for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 26 goals, and a shout out to Ansu Fati, 20 goals and 10 assists in his first season as an Everton player. We have been here before, though, ladies and gentlemen. This season, though, we are changing the result. This season, we're winning the Champions League, surely, with Everton. Real Madrid on the attack. Rodrigo with the long shot and forces a late save out of Jordan Pickford. I thought we were going to concede that one there. I was really worried. Tielemans, though, putting that one in there, headering it away. Why couldn't we do that in the last Champions League final? Counter-attack. We've only looked good on counter-attacks in this game. We're going to go soft there to Fati. A lot of Real Madrid shirts sitting back there. We're going to drill that one. I want it to go out wide to the right back. We're going to go back. Oh, it's Gordon. I didn't think he'd get that. Calvert-Lewin is going to score it. I thought we bottled that on multiple occasions. I'm not gonna lie, but we have pulled it out of the rabbit out of the hat, and we have got ourselves a lead here in the Champions League final. We need to stay locked in, though, lads. We had the lead against Liverpool, and look how that one turned out. Fati, come on, lads. We need to just hold on to possession here and work our way in for a second goal. That's not gonna help. Tierney with the body feint. Good stuff here. Good stuff, Kieran Tierney. Come on. Put it out wide. Brilliant. Go early there. Go early there. Ball in. DCL. Oh, what a save, Thibaut Courtois. Come on, keep it rolling though, lads. Anthony Gordon swinging that ball in front post. We go for the bicycle. That would have been unbelievable. Come on. Keep it on his line. Oh, so well smothered. Back post. Gordon, what a touch. Oh, save Gordon. Gordon's gonna score. Surely that is a Champions League title for Everton. Anthony Gordon is gritting on Real Madrid, and we are now moments away from being European champions. Yes! Oh, that is such a relief. We have done it, lads. Everton are champions of Europe. After the heartbreak of last season, this is a sight to behold. Jordan Pickford lifting the trophy for Everton and officially making us champions of Europe. Lads, thank you for joining us on the ride. Make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another rebuild.